Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it feels like every at-bat has been an incredible battle. Full count after full count. And he said eventually that absolutely wears the pitchers out on the other side, which should result in more offense for them as the game progresses.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and into bat next it'll be Tyler Naquin. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball four.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Digging in, Carlos Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. 2-2 now.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
To the plate now, Roberto Perez. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Stepping in now, Kenny Lofton. 3-2 to the Indian center fielder.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
At the plate, Omar Vizquel, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Two and one, here it is. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. 1 run is scored. Throw won't get him.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Dero. After being down by one, big base hit drives in two.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
So now to the plate, Larry Doby. And this is low, ball 2-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready with the 3-1. Swing, strike 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second home run of the game, as it is now 7-3. One of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. Dero, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Standing in now, Francisco Lindor. 1-1 pitch, a curveball that's right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Yount calls for it, and that's the 3rd out. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Indians 7 and the Royals 3. Mickey Mantle will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, right to him. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Tony Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Ripped down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another full count pitch home. High in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Naquin. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Up next for the Royals,
At the plate, Eddie Matthews. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. 2 out, nobody on. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. The pitch. Still even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Andre Dawson. And he misses 2-1. And it's 3-1 to the Hall of Famer Andre Dawson. Johnny Damon would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
From the belt, the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Royals strand a pair. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
You know, Matty, tough to go down looking right there, especially in a long at-bat. I kind of tip my hat to the fact that he didn't go into uber swing mode. He battled. He just got locked up. Look for him to have another quality AB. I think he's seeing the ball pretty darn big right now.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. A runner at first with no outs here. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The first baseman.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
First and second here with nobody out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
24.
Good read there at
No
second
big
base
go.
to know he could make it to third on the
out.
flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Now to the plate, Domingo Santana. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try and induce the ground ball to get a double play.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2 and 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
From the belt, the pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And here's the 3-2 from him. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little
The
too
catcher,
fine there, and
number
a walk is the
55.
result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Striding in once again, Roberto Perez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Here's the 2-1.
No, that's low.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 3-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run scores. And he is in there.
The center fielder, number 7, Kenny Lofton.
Into the box now, Kenny Lofton. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2.
Ball, that's off the plate.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
The 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Omar.
Nolan Ryan gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort
Your
this mess
attention,
out.
please.
He's going to try to at
Now
least
pitching
eat a
for
couple of
Kansas
innings
City.
for his guys.
Number 34, Nolan Ryan.
Settling in now, Omar Vizquel. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate, Larry Doby. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. In the dirt, and now let's see. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 3 runs already home here. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Into the box, Francisco Lindor. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Another good inning here for the Indians. Hey, fun times in Cleveland again. On to the back 3rd here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Now in the box, Ryan Sandberg, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back 3rd of this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Drilled to the right side, and that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Wrong.
Stepping in now, Ryan Braun. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there, 2-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Ready with the 2-2.
Count is full, 3-2.
bouncer up the middle. Reined in. There's one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Ready for another shot now. Robin Yount. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late, or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish. Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
2 out, nobody on. 3-1 to Robin Yount. There's ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Ready for another chance? Gary Carter. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with 2 balls and a strike.
No.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we've seen the end this afternoon of Cliff Lee. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Carlos Carrasco trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Carlos Carrasco.
Mickey Mantle will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. The 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lofton is there. And that retires the side. Royals strand a pair. And as you can see, they are way behind. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jose Ramirez is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. To the plate now, Tyler Naquin. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So now to the plate, Carlos Santana. 2-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Down in order go the Tribe. But you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Into the box, Tony Perez. And he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Hey.
2-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, Eddie Matthews.
Inside.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short. And that will become out number 2.
The right fielder, Andre.
Digging in to try it again, Andre Dawson. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. 2 out, nobody on. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. This is foul right side. Here now the 2-2. Johnny Damon would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Off of one leg in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
High and deep to right center. Looking up is the center fielder. At the track, the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot here for Domingo Santana. Home run number 9 on the year as this lead got even wider. if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting that night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
At the plate, Roberto Perez. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, the ball flying out at near record pace.
2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Pulled toward right center field. Dawson is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop.
So coming to the plate, Omar Vizquel. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw over to Perez will be in plenty of time, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. We've played 8 full. The Indians on top, 14-3. Ready once again, Johnny Damon starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Skied into straightaway right. Naquin's under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
Ready now, Ryan Sandberg. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ryan Braun. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. This is line to left. Santana is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Now at the plate, Robin Yount. It was a walk in his last trip. And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
A runner on first with 2 away. KC down to their final strike in this one. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Gary Carter. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. The set and the 1-1 pitch.
2-1.
This year against right-handed pitching, Carter is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his...
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
14-3 is the final score in this one. Cleveland put up a 15-run attack on the scoreboard today. Cliff Lee gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Fergie Jenkins struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes.